And go. Hello, 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 and welcome to Zesty Life Hacks the Debbies of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. With me, Tom, and it's the Super Sleuth who'll get to the truth about those Debbies. It's Huddy! Huddy, how are you today?
Supernova Sparkle, I'm good.
Supernova Sparkle. That sounds pretty sparkly.
It's just got to like the pew.
Ah, yeah, you're doing the
I mostly don't hear that.
of the music. Yeah, we don't usually get that far. It was a long intro.
I didn't know that there was the pew.
Oh.
But there is the pew.
That's a little treat for the listeners who have bared with us as we fumble through the Debbies of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Pew. That is your gift. I'll wrap up the pew.
Okay, that's nice of you to do that. You're wrapping that up for them. Look at that. Ah, beautiful. Pachua for you are.
I'll just throw it through the microphones.
And the YouTube catch.
Pachua.
I'm sure everybody's got their pachua now. They're feeling particularly good about it.
Yeah.
So the Debbies of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, in case you didn't know, we are flying through, if flying meant meandering slowly, the different Debbies of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Basically, there's a TV show we like. It's called Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yes. And they have used the name Debbie for 5 different characters.
Which is too much. I almost slammed the table.
I'm glad you
told
didn't.
Me not to slam the table.
I did. Before we started.
I didn't slam the table.
Well, good on you.
I'll just do it didn't have the same maybe this works. I'll slam the side of my chair. There's too many.
There's too many Debbies. And they range from throwaway lines that have no discernible characters to fleshed out people who have several episodes under their belt. But today we are talking about someone in the middle. We're talking about Debbie the Librarian.
The librarian. Oh, Debster, the librarian, Debster, yeah.
Yeah, she appears in the second episode of Series 5. Spoiler alert, that is where Jake and Rosa have been sent to prison. For a crime they didn't commit. They got framed by a bad cop.
Yeah, they got framed by a bad cop.
And towards the start of the episode, Amy, who is Jake's girlfriend at the time, fiance? Girlfriend. Not fiancés yet. Girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
She goes to the library, and what's she doing there?
Reassorting the books because there's sloppy shelving.
She does that. And Debbie the librarian comes in and she says, you don't work here, you don't have to stack the bookshelves, but it's what Amy's doing to relieve stress because she's worried about Jake.
Yeah. And she kind of snaps at Debbie the librarian and then goes, I'm so sorry. I'm sure you're a great librarian and you didn't do the section. But she did.
She did. She's got a little joke, Debbie has.
And then she's like, yeah, I did. And then Amy goes, Debbie, what is wrong with you? And when I found this out, it was I was just getting into bed and I was watching a thing on YouTube.
Oh, you were watching?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I saw, and they said Debbie, and I was like, because we already found like
4. She was the last Debbie for you to find.
Yeah, the last Debbie. I was like, oh.
There's another Debbie. He came out.
So then
he came out. I was still watching TV. Hardy was going to bed. He came out and he went, Dad, I found another Debbie.
That's too many. It's too many.
Then we decided it was officially too many.
Yeah. I decided it was officially too many before that.
You did. But I decided to take you seriously when you hit 5, Debbie the Librarian. If you want to watch our cold open We made a Brooklyn Nine-Nine style cold open about the Debbies where Hardy is linking them all together and trying to find threads. That's on YouTube. I'm going to put it on our YouTube channel. I think it'll be fine there. But it's currently on a different one. If you just look up the Debbies of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, you'll find it.
I found a plug on the ground.
Oh, no, we're not doing that joke again.
It's all I do. You do a plug and they get my signature plug joke.
That's the worst joke. It's one, this is a podcast and that's a visual gag. Then you have to explain it.
Really.
And this time you didn't even pick anything up. So there was no visual gag.
Okay. Yeah. But imagine if we were in like a bath and the bath was... the water was coming out of the bath.
So you and me...
And then you told everyone about
hold on,
YouTube
let's just...
And you were like, oh, now there's a plug in the bath.
So we could do this podcast from like wearing our full wetsuits. Let's be in full wetsuits and we'll record the next one in a bath. And when I give a plug for something, you can go, here's the plug, and the water will run out. And then it will just be 4 minutes of the water going... Stop it.
Oh no, I frightened someone driving. If someone's driving.
Please
Keith,
be careful.
Keith, I'm sorry.
Keith.
Keep your eyes on the road, Keith.
I know that was distracting for you.
Don't make that left turn, Keith.
Yep, watch out for the cat. Oh, cat, Keith!
Keith! No, you missed it.
You missed it.
Good job,
on you.
Keith. Good job.
That's some fancy driving, Keith.
Yeah, you're very good, Keith.
So I've been trying to find out
Why?
Debbie the Librarian, she's kind of a, oh, hey, look, this is just a joke. Like it's one of the Debbies where she says her name, mate, and it's a neat little
part of a punchline.
Yeah, the name is part of the punchline. But then, and here's what happens: she hears a noise and she goes, "Is that you, Debbie?" And
then it's
kind of casual,
it's the crime,
and then it's a crime boss. But that's another part. Yeah, you'll have to watch the show to find out.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that one sort of points us in the direction that it's a fun name they like to throw in there, and it's sort of become a thing by about now. But this is the third Debbie. They had Debbie Holt's sister. She was the first Debbie. The second Debbie was just a throwaway line. And I think about Debbie the Librarian, they've decided to go...
No, that's it's the fourth Debbie the Librarian.
No, Debbie the Librarian is the third Debbie. It's the last one you found, but it's the third Debbie. Trust me on this. I feel like Debbie the Librarian is roughly where they've decided, Debbie's a pretty funny name. Let's start writing it in everywhere.
Because like Hurricane Debbie and Silver Case, then you get the Sign Debbies, but they're all kind of punchlines. Even Hurricane Debbie that kind of has like an overarching story. It starts off by being like, Hurricane Debbie is here.
You think they just went Hurricane Debbie and then just wrote the character from there?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, I'm willing to go with that theory because I have been trying. I have been trying to find anybody who is willing to tell us anything about the Debbies.
There's too many.
Look, I have emailed NBC. Do you know what they told me?
What?
They went, no, we can't tell you anything. This is NBC Online, and we can only talk to you about online issues, like if you're having too much buffering and stuff. We can't tell you anything about shows. And I'm like, oh, okay. And
that must have been an interesting day at the call center.
It wasn't a call. I just sent them an email. They just went, oh, this is a bit weird. I wonder if we got it. I sent them a link to the video. Hopefully we got a view. Anyway, I have tagged various writers for different episodes in some Instagram posts. I wasn't expecting to hear anything. And so far, I haven't heard anything. And maybe that's because Debbie is just a funny name. Debbie.
But then why won't they respond?
I don't know.
There's something more to it.
You think so?
Maybe.
And on that cliffhanger, I think it's time to end the show. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Dun, dun, dun. Hello. I'm just letting you people of the universe know that stars are good and you can give up to 5, which would be good if you gave up to 5. But if you don't want to do that, or if you want to do something more, you can also review, which is good. And we might even get featured or something. Goodbye.